Maggie McCleod had exactly 24 measures to get her heels back on. The trouble was she had to keep wailing on her trumpet at the same time, which made the whole operation much more complicated. As she riffed on the crescendo of Rhapsody in Blue, she tried to work her bare left foot deeper into the high heel. The motion was hidden from the audience by the hem of her gown, but her grimace as her toes jammed partway in could be spotted by anyone with a keen eye. Swollen again. No surprise after the band members had been forced to run to catch the train to Minneapolis. Come on, come on! A measure skipped by without her as she fumbled with the strap, trying to force it over her heel. It was easy enough to wriggle the shoes off at the start of each concert, right after Maggie took her spot on the stage. Just a discreet motion, shielded by her gown's long hemline, while the audience listened to Catherine Duquette, first-chair violinist, give her polished introduction to the swinging sweethearts. Replacing the heels before the final bows was trickier, but Maggie had never had this much trouble. In front of her, conductor Martin Simmons tilted his head back theatrically with the final swell of the upbeat tune, his baton twitching wildly, as if trying to juice the last bit of energy out of his girls. Beyond him, the audience filling the plush seats of Northrop Auditorium clapped enthusiastically. "A good show," they'd say during intermission. "Didn't those girls play like men?" At least, that's what they'd say if she didn't give them something more interesting to talk about by tripping to the microphone. It was tradition for the soloist of the previous piece to dismiss the audience for intermission, reciting the standard lines their promoter churned out. Tonight, that was Maggie, shoes on or off. On Simmons's cue, Maggie curtsied with the others, deeper than usual, letting her hook the heel's strap with her finger and give it a frantic tug. No one else could hear the tiny snap, but Maggie froze. Perfect. Just super. She silently cursed Simmons for choosing the ridiculous uniform, their promoter for showcasing it on publicity kits, and even women like Catherine, who made walking in heels seem effortless. Simmons, arms spread apart in his circus ringmaster stance, was staring at Maggie, punctuating her cue with his thick eyebrows. One of her fellow brass players elbowed her in case she'd forgotten. There was nothing for it but to scoop up the broken heel, letting it dangle from her free hand, and limp to the microphone.